In this video, I'm going to be debunking the myth that carbs make you fat. Now let's get straight into it. Let's decipher what the truth from the falsities, the things that people say just to get in your head. Now, they're obviously not trying to do it to get in your head. Maybe some are, maybe some are just crazy, but it's just ignorance. The bottom line is ignorance. They don't know better. So we can't really get angry at these people for saying, carbs make you fat, they do this. We can't really get angry at them because they're just ignorant. They don't know better. They're not educated and they're not intelligent. So do carbs even make you fat? Well, the bottom line is you can do keto, you can do paleo, you can do the Atkins, you can do high protein, low carb, low fat. You can do whatever you would like, whatever diet you would like. Every diet I just mentioned and every diet that's ever existed that gets results, you need to understand that the bottom line of every single diet on earth is it puts you in a calorie deficit. That is the bottom line. Now, why do they work for different people then, and why don't they work for you? So the keto diet will work for people that, they love to eat fats and it fills them up and they feel satiated. They don't have those carb cravings. Whereas for me, the keto diet sounds like hell. I wouldn't be able to do it. I just really don't think I can do it. You can be like, oh, but you're disciplined. I reckon you could do it. It's like, bruv, I couldn't. That's why I do eat so many damn carbs. Now, I don't eat that many carbs. It's like 200 grams a day. It's not crazy amount, but they do fill me up. When I eat potatoes at night, like a kilo worth of potatoes, that keeps me in a deficit. That keeps me satiated. If I were to eat, if I were to not eat potatoes, like I struggled to get lean before I eat potatoes. Like, yeah, I would have a few good days where I'd stick to the deficit and all this kind of stuff. But as soon as I started to eat potatoes on a consistent basis, my fat loss became not only easier, but consistent. So damn consistent that I don't even feel like I'm in a deficit. Like, that is the best case scenario. A diet works really well when you don't even think or don't even notice you're in a deficit. And one up from that, when a diet is perfect for you, when it feels like you're almost bulking, but you're in a deficit. That's how I feel most nights. Not every night, of course. Hormones can fluctuate based on sleep, based on stress, based on all these other factors. But when I eat, generally speaking, when I eat my diet that consists of a bunch of protein, a bunch of potatoes and, chocolate, stuff like that. When I eat this kind of food, I literally feel like I'm cheating on my diet. I feel like I'm bulking. Yet I'm not. That's the thing. I'm not. I'm getting leaner. Leaner and leaner and leaner. That's how good my diet works for me. Now, I'm not saying you need to use my diet, but I'm saying you need to find one that works for you and that you can stick to forever. My litmus test or rule of thumb is if you can't stick to a diet forever, then don't do it at all. Now, I don't mean a calorie amount. I'm not saying if you can't stick to 2,200 calories for the rest of your life, you need to not eat at 2,200 calories. I'm not saying that. What I'm saying is the diet, the composition, what kind of food you eat on a daily basis. So whether it's like keto, low carb, low fat, intermittent fasting style approach, right? If you can't do it for life, don't do it at all. So if you're thinking, I might do the keto, man. I might try the keto. I kind of like it. I'll do it for 3 months and then I'm just going to stop. It's like, there's no point. If you want to experiment, okay, fair enough. But if you're looking for a long-term solution to lose fat and keep the fat off and build that Greek god physique, there is absolutely no point flip-flopping between diet and diet. It's just not healthy, in my opinion, to go from eating like a general normal diet that you eat to then going keto and then flipping it to carnivore and then flipping it to paleo. Like you're doing all this shit. Your body's going to be like, oh, bro, hold the fuck up. Can we just be stable for a minute, right? And it's no good for your mental health, man. It is no fucking good. And listen, we want fitness to enrich our lives, right? So tell me right now, how many keto Restaurants are out there. I know the argument, yeah, you can just get steak at a restaurant. Okay, fair enough. But other than that, man, what restaurants only have fats? I mean, yeah, I guess you could just order the meat or whatever it may be, like the foods with high fat in them and nothing else on the side. I get that, but in most, in most social settings, what do people do? They celebrate food. And what's around? Generally carbohydrates, generally speaking. And if you're going to be like completely cutting out carbs altogether because you've got to do it for this diet, even though you don't really enjoy it, but you just think it's the best way to go, it's going to cut into your social life. It's going to cut into your quality of life as a whole. And why do we want to get in great shape? Why do we want to build that great God physique? To benefit our lives, to complement our lives, not to take away. The whole point is to look good, feel good, and enjoy life. Not to look decent and to feel like shit and your quality of life is shit. There's no fucking point. Like those dudes that go in the gym day in and day out for 2 hours, 3 hours a day. They're eating this bland, old diet. They fucking hate it, but they do it anyway. Yeah, you can say they're heroes, they're disciplined. They're more disciplined than you, Spencer. Okay, sure, they can be more disciplined than me. But guess what, man? I look better and I'm enjoying my life while doing it. That's the whole premise of my approach. Get fucking lean, build a lot of muscle in an enjoyable way, fun training, progressive overload, and most importantly, to eat a diet that you enjoy and you can sustain for life. That's the bottom line. So for you, if you don't even like carbs, sure, you can try keto. No fucking worries. But for the vast majority of us that just want to look good, that just want to enjoy life, carbs will not make you fat. And if you think they do, because some fucking jackass has told you, they're probably fat themselves. So do not listen to any fat motherfucker that tries to give you advice. They're always dead wrong. So take it from me, man, that struggled to get lean for so long. But as soon as I started eating high volume carbohydrates, just like potatoes, a lot of protein, like within reason, not more than 1 gram of protein per pound of body weight, but you get what I mean. As soon as I did that, fat loss became a piece of cake. No pun intended, but fat loss became a piece of cake. I literally felt like I was bulking while in a deficit. That's how effective my method is, right? Anyway, bro, take care and I'll catch you in the next one.